We're live! Welcome everyone, welcome! Tonight's lovely events. We have our lovely members here with us. Welcome the cast and crew, yay! So, our lovely cast finds themselves members in the Galactic Academy. They are in their final year. And we start off by zooming into one of the Galactic Academy campuses, where we find an interesting cephalopod creature working towards completing his degree certification. This is Dax. Dax, you're approached by a fellow genius who's going towards engineering like you are, who's always fancied himself better than you, and he starts taunting you, the usual thing. He thinks he, better and all that. And, basically boasting how he's going to be a better engineer than you. And one of the places you enjoy going is the Relics room. It's basically a room of ancient items throughout the galaxy of technology. It's a museum of technology. Ancient technology. And one specimen there has always caught your interest, because unbeknownst to everyone else, you've actually talked to this being. And this is our friend, H842. Everyone else just calls him the Rusty Robot, because no one else knows. At least none of the students and none of the faculty have let on. And so, we see this individual taunting you.
We're going to be better engineers than you ever were, Dax.
Pushes his glasses up on his nose.
Trying to decide how to reply to that, honestly. Let's see. So just be. My character is kind of like when he talks. It just you can see the lights across his body just kind of flashing, and then his suit translates it to common.
You are so ugly.
What? I look amazing. Screw you.
You look straight out. You know the Mass Effect things in the Citadel?
Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than being Hanar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with that, he'd just be like, mostly ignoring him like he does most taunts. He's insignificant in his mind, so...
Tell you what, you puny dude. Since I'm so much better at engineering than you, I propose a competition. We'll see which of us can get anything out of this rust bucket robot.
You really shouldn't do that, but if you wish.
I'm gonna go get my computer and get it working. To prove to you I'm better than you.
I'll just slap a tentacle onto the robot.
Okay. Do a engineering check. Let's see, that would be what skill?
Probably science.
Science tools, yes. Or actually repair tools. Either one would work.
Alright.
And
Do we
H8.
have dice out here?
Yes. Good point. We got trying to fix
we need dice for this
things.
game.
I have plenty of physical dice on my desk, but...
You just have to trust his rolls.
Click it, and it will
Yeah.
actually roll. And then you can have it out.
I like throwing them.
Oh, no, you can still do
went
that.
away.
No, you can still... It's to spawn it, and then you can use it as need be.
Alright, let's see. So that...
If you click and drag from it, it'll drag it out. It's technically a container.
Cool. Oh, maybe. It just has red on it when I... Like, I can click it, but I can't drag it out.
Really?
Yep.
It should allow you to. Interesting.
Yes, same.
So it's not authorizing you to do it. Okay.
Oh wait, there we go. Alright, so... 10 plus 6, so 16.
Okay. And H8, I want you to go ahead and roll either counter to him or agreeing with him, as he's the only being that's communicated with you in your long, dormant state.
And what am I rolling?
A d20, and add a modifier that you feel is appropriate to what you're trying to do. If you're trying to help him,
Right,
then
which I am.
and you can do a similar repair check or something else like that that you can think of. You're basically trying to assist him in overriding your lockdown.
Still don't know what
Uh-oh.
I'm rolling.
Roll a
Bye, guys.
d20. Yeah, sorry. I'll fix that. It's apparently decided to unlock you.
Freedom!
That's 10. No. And then let me know what you got.
I have absolutely don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Just a d20?
Yeah.
No, that's not a d. Yeah, it is.
There you go, you're back.
That's not a d20. It's a 30.
That is, yeah, that's a d10.
One of the gray ones and the black.
I can't touch these down here.
Huh?
I had
There
to
you go.
pull from the
Which
bottom.
one?
I see. Yay, an 11.
It's fine.
Okay. It's a modifier onto his. That's enough to aid him.
Oh, this-
What did you get? G3?
16.
Okay. So yes, with
Oh wait, what the fuck?
as you're enabling him, you notice he's actually assisting in helping you navigate and boot him on. And so by the time your rival gets back, he's like, Because H842 is now active and can communicate with you. H8, you can finally move your limbs once more. This being in front of you, who's come and studied many a time, here, this Dax, stands before you. Anything you wish to say to him?
He is.
Okay. Will the two of you have your conversation? We pass over to another academy where there's a bunch of gunfire and tactics being trained and worked on. Here we find Deke and Killian at work with their arms of choice, cleaning and preparing for their graduation day. Either one of you can take it away from there.
I got 10. How many do you got?
10?
There's no way. I had way more targets than you.
Oh, no, that was more a question than anything else. You only got 10?
Fair enough.
How long did it even take you to get through that course?
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
3 minutes. There's no way you were that fast.
You want to try again?
Yeah, let's run it again.
All right. And we run through the combat simulation again.
Yeah, so you guys walk back in. The instructor's there. You two, again. Did you not run it enough times?
Every time
Never
we
enough
get a little bit
times.
better.
Alright, well, I guess it's not a surprise why you two are graduating head of your class. Alright, let me get it ready. Boots it up. Get to your stations. Mark!
Here we go.
And we're going to make this be a little skill challenge between the two of you.
Okay.
So, first off, we're going to have you roll a weapon attack.
I don't think I have any dice unless I use the one next to me.
You can
Okay.
pull them right out of there. I put them between the players, so either of you can pull from it.
You want me to do a d20 first to see if I hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you guys can't get it, let me know and I'll pull them out. Was hoping this would work because then you'd have it out quicker.
11.
Okay. Jetstorm. What is Killian?
I think I rolled it.
No, it's fine. I didn't know if you did. I didn't see it pop up, and I didn't hear you say a number. So 15.
It says 15.
Okay.
It didn't seem to have popped up in the chat, though.
No, it doesn't unless you click it. It pops out of the item here. It will list it on top. If you just roll it, it doesn't register that it needs to do that again.
Gotcha.
But if you highlight it and hit R,
Yeah, don't
that'll
move.
roll.
No, no.
So if I highlight it and hit R,
Let's see how it goes.
All right.
18. Okay. So now do a dex save for both of you.
is that another D20?
Yep.
These
And
are all
then
gonna
whatever
be
your
D20s.
dexterity save is, if you have a bonus on it.
Which you have a bonus of 3.
I have
Yeah.
1.
Are you proficient in...
So 14 plus 1. I'm not proficient in it, no.
I didn't know where his saves were. I don't... There it is, dex save, yeah. Speed's proficient, so that would be +5 total. What did you get? What did you get?
I got a 14 plus 1, so 15.
15? Okay.
Yep.
And for Killian?
That's 6 plus 5, so 11.
Okay. So he was more accurate and got a few more targets. You've been faster so far through this. So now we're going to do another weapon check, basically another attack. Then we're going to do a con save, as it's basically your endurance getting through this.
I just did the wrong dice. How do I get rid of a dice?
You just tell me and I'll delete it. See?
There you go. I wanted that one.
Wait, so how do I get it to come up in chat?
You just click on the...
Just click once.
Just click once on the little item here, and it will pop one out. Right in front of there, there's the D20 mark. You can click it and it'll pop one out like I just did.
It's not letting me do that.
Okay, I got rid of that dice. Now try clicking right where my finger is.
Wait, hold on. Your finger is
The black one.
a ways over from where I see it.
Really?
Yeah, because for me the D20 is over here.
Interesting, because for me it's right there. Okay, click the D20. If it'll let you. There it goes. Yep. 3. So he
Nice.
hit a few more targets than you this time. Now let's do a con save. See who's more out of breath at the end.
I'm a +6 in that.
Well, the deck save should tell you that doesn't always matter.
12.
Yeah. Killian?
I'm trying to roll, hold on.
You're good.
Yeah, that's a 5.
So since you guys have done it so many times, you're just beat, and you're really feeling the lag this time. You guys come out the other end, you've hit the same number of targets. Deke, you get out before Killian makes it out. Little less winded, but you're still definitely feeling like you probably need to hit the shower before too long.
I make a note to myself that I need to replace my legs.
I'm
Or
making
not
notes to
skip leg
myself
day.
that I should try to use rifles more.
There we go. Well done, gentlemen. And then we zoom into another of the Galactic Academy's facilities, and this is where we find Cass, Kai. Gentlemen.
What do we have planned for today?
I don't know. It was so. We're still in school, I guess.
This is graduation
Or
day. You're basically getting ready
graduation
to
day.
graduate. This is like, you've finished all your training, you're about to get your certification, which means you can get employed in this career choice, like, all over the galaxy.
As Drek wants to stick with Kai, you're smart. I can make the deals.
Well, I had some stuff I was still had to look over. Some books I had to read. I think there was another one I hadn't had a chance to read for advanced computer studies or something, So, yeah, I was just gonna head to the library.
Drek will come with you.
Cass, I want you to roll an int check. So roll a
I need to-
d20 add your intelligence.
I'm stuck on a ruler. How do you get that off? I can't remember.
You hit F1 or click in the top left. The ruler is F4 or line, which is the fourth one down.
What's going on here? I want the hand. Okay, I got the hand back. Cool. Where's the dice at?
Right there should be little dice objects.
So I was zoomed way out looking at everything.
Oh, good. Right next to you, between you and Kai, and between you and Killian, there is some little circles that have shapes of dice on them.
A dex check?
Int. Roll a d20 and add your intelligence.
-1.
Oh, right. 5.
Okay. You've been working on trying to get Kai's language, but you haven't quite mastered it yet.
Mm-hmm. Figures. So he didn't understand what I said? You know, is that pretty obvious?
Oh, no, he understands you. The two of you can communicate. You just haven't learned his language, like the actual arachnid language.
Oh, okay.
So everything I said he didn't understand. Yeah. When I remember, because I just went on, he tries to say in a, I guess, broken comments, a little difficult.
Use a nice bug noise when you're talking, then make a nice little clicking during your talk. Basic.
Library. And he points off in that direction.
And use your 6 hands to gesture books.
Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second.
So you head off and do your studies and get ready for your graduation.
Yes.
Any final things from any of you before we get to the graduation ceremony?
I'm sorry, guys. What was that? My son was talking to me. I apologize.
all right. I was just saying, any final thoughts or things before we get to the actual graduation ceremony?
Killian and I, Deke, we're keeping our cool after the training with each other, but as soon as we're out of sight of one another, we're like collapsing and
Sounds about right.
throwing up from working so hard.
Kazdrek is going to go, while he's reading books, Kazdrek doesn't really get into books, so he's just looking around, like kind of like walking around the library, listening to people talking, seeing if anybody might, you know, like need a term paper or need a grade or something like that, some kind of way he can hustle some kind of deal.
Actually, Kai motions you over. He's in a private study room, and he motions you over before he goes in. He's holding a few books.
Follow him over there.
And he looks around, and he opens up a bag, and he pulls out this strange. It's a piece of technology that you've never seen before, and he points at the object and he points at the books.
Would I make an intelligence check on that? I have
in this case, let's do a player. What do you think he means by that? And you can ask him. He can understand you. You know that.
What do you need? What do you need from Kazdrek?
He lets off a bit of sounds like he's sighing a bit, and he points at the item, and he scratches his head, and then he points to the book, and he pretends he moves his hand. He's reading.
You want Kazdrek to find you book on item?
Actually, Kai nods. I guess that's the best he can. But he holds his hand up to his mouth, like he's like shush sort of thing.
Keep it down low.
He nods.
Drug will take care of it. All right, so I will take the. Can I borrow item? Can Kazdrak hold the item so I can go find?
He actually wants to put it back. He's about to put it back in his bag.
Out of character. How do I know what the item is to go try to find something, or can I remember what it looks like, or what?
That's up to you. How would you choose? How would Kazdrak choose to remember an item? Would he try to get a picture of it? Would he?
I'm trying to get a picture of it. I'm trying to see if I have anything that I could any abilities that I could use to like affect to copy that target, but I don't think I do. Okay. Do I have the ability? Let me see my loot. I have a computer. I could probably take a picture with a computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take a picture with the computer.
Okay.
And then I head back out into the library looking for the item. But I'm gonna have to. I have an idea on how to get the item. Just give me 1 second. I need to get let's see. So I go over to the I go around the library to the librarian or whatever, and I just happen to let her see. I don't talk to her. I just happen to like go up there and I act like I'm just thinking about something and looking at the picture until I get her attention enough where she looks at the picture. And then I want to use Force Whisper. I want to walk away and I want to use Force Whisper to try to whisper in her head that she should go find that book. And I want to follow her.
Okay, how does Force Whisper work? Do you have that handy? Just the word
yeah.
Like, does it say they get a save? Does it say it just happen?
Yeah, a message of my voice in another creature's head where it hears you and you can reply to that creature. So I can put a message in her head. I don't have to use my voice though, or I guess I could use my voice, but
okay.
It just whispers. It's just like a whisper in your ear, like a whisper in your ear. So it should be like, why would I need to go look for that? But that's the way would that work, or is that not? Is that I don't know.
I don't know the full details on it. That's why I was asking. This one have Force Whisper. You said that's what it's called. Is just Force Whisper?
Yeah, Force Whisper. Oh, it's in your voice to another creature. Target only hears your message and reply.
This one doesn't have Force Whisper on it.
It's written as an at will, but it's in gray, so I don't know if it's in a different book.
Maybe. I don't see it on this book, which is supposed to be from them, all of them, but...
Well, it's 3 different colors. There's like the black, a blue, and a red, so I don't know if it means different books.
Just a lot of times something like that could give them a save. I didn't know if this one was...
I'll tell you
just
the
a message
save
or if it
is
was save.
Well, this one doesn't actually have a let me see. It doesn't have the save listed on this one. It's a universal ability. And my save
communication. It's
would be
basically telepathy.
I see it. One action, 120 feet. It lasts a round. Use the Force to carry a message in your voice to another creature within range. The target, and only the target, hears the message and it can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
So it's basically a telepathy sort of thing.
It's the message spell, I guess.
Well, cantrip.
Yeah, cantrip, sorry. Cast this power through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Enhanced silence effect. Okay, blah, blah, blah. There's other stuff, so...
We're
So I
good.
want to make sure that I'm a good distance away, so there's no way that she thinks I said it. It's just she'll think that it's just like. There's no way I could have whispered it to her. Like, I'll be like, 20, 30 feet away from her looking in another direction,
Right.
and I'll do that to her.
Keep in mind, it does say your voice. So if you've spoken with her, she may know that it's you.
Yeah, I'll take the chance.
Okay. So you walk over there with it and stuff. She's like, can I help you, Kaz?
Oh no, I intentionally don't speak to her. I just
Yes,
go
I
up
know.
there.
You walked over towards her, so she just assumed you might need something.
Oh, Kaz Drake needs no help.
Very well, Kaz.
Do I need to roll anything for that, or?
No, she's not going to press it. If she was going to disbelieve you, or
Yeah, I don't need any help. I just happen to be like staring at this piece of. I just want to like get her attention enough where she looks at my tablet screen and sees the picture.
Yeah.
And then as I walk away, she's like, I whisper to her.
Yep.
I should go find his book. Like I don't know why I should. Like how the hell maybe anyway.
Yeah.
So
I hear you, man.
yeah.
You do that. You walk off and do that, and she looks around like, where did he go? Where? Okay, yeah, that was strange. She doesn't seem to go get the book, as you
Damn.
put it, and you don't know necessarily why. She heard you.
I will. Is there any other shady character? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what this thing is even called.
You may have to look into it later. Because at that point, you all get a notice pops up on your personal little computers that you have for usage here at the Galactic Academy. Graduation ceremony commencing. Please report.
Kaz Drake goes to get Kai.
See, Kai's already put everything away, and he's.
Kaz Drake could not find book. Library is stupid.
Kai pats Cass on the shoulder.
Billion, were you going to say something?
Even though we're in uniform, I bet I'll still be sharper dressed.
That's probably the stupidest way I could have handled that. I probably just could have talked her into it instead of using all the force power and deceived her. That was the dumbest thing I could have done.
Well, knowing what the item is, probably. The librarian didn't know of any book that had that.
Okay.
Just to be clear, why? Each 8, you see that your friend Dax here got a message. Dax, are you going to have him go with you, or are you going to have him wait for you? What has transpired between the two of you?
H8, is that the labor robot?
Yes, H8,
the
24.
other guy at the room, we've just been like looking at each other, and
Or 42, sorry, 42, not 24.
if anything else, it'd be 21. But anyways,
Yeah.
we just kind of been looking at each other while we had this conversation. So the other guy in the room would probably be very confused.
Yeah, no, he's like looking at you guys like.
We're both just, it's like two computers talking because I have bioluminescence, as you can see from my model, and it's just kind of flashing along with his eyes flashing, as it, like a computer processing.
Yeah, so he's like,
Does it make a dial-up noise?
"You guys are strange.
No.
I'm leaving," and walks off.
Each 8 waves.
Just realized.
I like the mental idea that there are hugely powerful squid things out in space somewhere that speak and dial up.
I mean,
Yes.
And they can phase through solid matter if you look at on the table here.
Well, you know,
His front tentacles phase through the
they're
table.
clipping a little bit. I had to get on to getting other things done. Makes you feel better.
One of the
There, now you don't have
one-
to see it.
Oh, what the hell happened?
I blinded everyone.
When I
Hey,
did
you're
that, I
just
was like,
clipping. I
shit.
tried to fly away.
So,
I find it very, very hard to get up out of my bed.
yeah. But you know it's your graduation, so you kind of
Yeah.
have to. So yeah,
I don't miss it.
you and Killian both, like, since you don't see each other, like, oh, oof, get yourselves pulled together. And of course, once you step out your room, you see each other, you're like, ah, that was good. Yeah. You want to go again? Please say no. Please say no. Yeah, let's go again. You want to?
Okay, so he decided that since he's been stuck in this position for so long, he's gonna join me to stretch his limbs out a bit. Get the rust out of the joints.
Sure.
Plus, it should be amusing.
Your professor there is actually, one of them is the same race as you, Dax.
Oh, nice.
He's much, much older.
Right.
And of course, your common dialect, he's like, ah, nice to see someone has taken an interest in this specimen. Gesturing to the machine companion you have following you.
I actually took an interest to him the first time I was in that room, but it didn't seem like a good idea to activate him until now.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on your graduation. I look forward to seeing what you can do.
I'm kind of looking at HA right now, communicating with him.
You notice this professor actually understands. Well, at least what you're saying. He's not touching him, so he can't necessarily read his.
Right.
But he has the same abilities. So he knows.
I kind of look back. He was asking if you were my father.
No, I am quite a bit older than his father, actually. But thank you for the compliment. He's a fine individual. He will do good things. Now, Dax, which is not Dax to you, but your actual name, please proceed the room. They're waiting to get this graduation underway.
Yes. It's been a long trip, but I've learned a lot here. It's a fun place. And they have a lot of interesting things that I wouldn't mind looking at again in the future.
Indeed. And so you guys go in.
Yep.
A hologram of a humanoid individual comes online and begins the ceremony. Welcome, graduates, to this lovely time in your careers. I congratulate each and every one of you on a job well done, and the Academy looks forward to what great things lay ahead of you. Your counselor here that assisted you in your path through to graduation will have a task set out for you, for as you know, as you've been very busy, we have lined up a job for you as you graduate. We look forward to the great things you can do, and we have been in the galactic civilizations working for many years now. As you know, we have been going at this for 1900 years. 1942 years, to be exact. And we hope to do that many more. You will all be given the ability to communicate with any family or loved one before your ship takes you to your first task. If there's anything else you need, let your mentors and counselors know, and they'll be sure to assist. And there's this lovely whole ceremony, listing out all the names in rapid succession, which anyone can download the list, which is why they fire them off so fast in a nice long scrolling text list. After the ceremony, you all are congratulated, and your devices are updated with the mark that you have now graduated and have your certification as being a graduate of the Galactic Academy. Woohoo!
Yay.
You all report to your mentors and get told where you're
I would have to check to make sure there's no extra paperwork needed. Gotta follow procedure.
Following procedure is important, of course. Now, Jax, you are informed by your mentor and professor there that you will be taking a nice trip to an archaeological dig that is in need of some assistance. Prepare your bags, and you may bring H8. I will go ahead and have him cleared.
Oh, what kind of ship will be going on?
It's a basic transport shuttle with basic light speed capability to get you to your destination.
Makes sense. That's logical.
Precisely. We go over Killian, Beak, your supervisor, the one who was at the gun range, and shakes his head at the fact that you guys are always running. Like, alright, you two. Guess what? You get to
What's
run your
that?
course a whole lot more. You're both going on the same
Nope.
shuttle. Apparently, there's an archaeological dig that is requiring talents of some bustle to ensure their safety. There's some threat there they're dealing with. So, pack up your bags and get comfortable with each other. Your shuttle's
So
waiting.
bodyguard work.
I'll
I
have
can
it
do that.
perfectly safe, don't you worry.
We'll see about that, Killian.
Yeah, we will.
The camera pans over. Unless are you done, Killian?
That's all I had to say.
Okay, just want to make sure.
That's all there is
Yeah, I
to be
got
said.
nothing.
Camera pans over to Cass and Kai. Your instructor comes to you guys. Now, you're the computer sort, and you're a persuasive individual who may be needed on a task. There's an archaeological dig a ways out. Kai, we need you to document it, and Cass, you will be there to assist with the quartermaster or whoever else needs skills there done. The shuttle for you is ready. Please proceed after packing your thing.
Got a drink, we'll do it.
Kai just nods.
And so you will
Kai will
find...
come too. Kai will come too.
You guys proceed to your shuttles. And this
I
is
guess
everything
people
else.
can speak his language. I don't know. I guess I don't need to tell people what he says.
Some do, some don't. So you all proceed to your shuttle and find yourself on a remote planet that has recently been shown up in the news streams as recently discovered or rediscovered. It's kind of unclear. For some reason, it's not like way out in uncivilized space or anything, but it's very unpopulated. It's very dense jungle terrain. And your shuttles bring you to this very overgrown and not very nice landing pad where you all see 2 other shuttles coming. And you see yourselves disembarking.
So the place is overgrown?
You're currently above ground. It's basically you're landing on a ruined landing pad. There's plants starting to grow up through it, and not the greatest landing. The pilots just open it and basically are like, "All right, here's your stop."
When we get out of the ship, I want to look around for any kind of organization, like where there's a bunch of tents or anything like that, because I need to find out where the deals are made. I need to figure out where, I could start trying to acquire materials and stuff like that.
You see nothing.
Oh, that sucks.
You see your friend, your compatriot Kai, there next to you, and you see 2 other shuttles with 2 individuals apiece coming out of them. It.
Are we all walked out of it now?
Mm-hmm.
Out of our shuttles? Okay.
And I definitely would have spent the entire trip making sure all his circuitry was set. So he's working on H8 the whole time.
Yeah, you guys land and the pilot opens the door and you guys are in there working on him still. He's like, we're here?
Oh, okay. Guess it's time to go.
Yeah, so you guys, like, Kaz and Kai and Killian and Deke walk out of their ships and you see this individual here, Dax, in front of you with his tentacles out working on this robot figure in front of him.
Was completely oblivious, was so focused on his work that he didn't even notice they landed.
Doors open, he's just still there working away on him.
I want to walk over to Deke and is it Deke? Yeah.
Me, the cyborg.
No, Dax. Walk over to Dax. We might be able to fetch a good price for the hunk of junk.
Deke exclaims quite loudly, "What the hell is that?"
Oh,
wow.
wow.
It speaks. Oh. Kaz Drake didn't know harm.
Oh, dude.
Kaz Drake no harm. Kaz Drake thought you didn't, you were just a project from school.
So we got an insect, a squid, the devil, a lizard, a robot, and me.
I look up the H8 and go, no, that won't be necessary. I just say it out loud while everyone's kind of confused.
Perfect.
Loved it.
Insect, squids, the devil, and me. That sounds like a band.
Or a B movie. Like a really good B movie, actually. That'd be entertaining.
While looking at the squid, because I don't know what it is, I want to use my improved sense, which I took hearing for.
Yeah.
And try to listen to what's going on.
You just hear...
like all around us.
Not a whole lot there, but you do hear footsteps coming up
and
towards you.
Which direction?
Off the landing pad. On 3 sides is total jungle. On one side you do see a little bit of a path.
Are these footsteps like aggressive or just like calm?
No, very slow and purposeful.
As Drake falls to the back of the pack,
I look in that direction and gun in hand. I'm not pointing it, just looking in that direction.
You see a little floating skull with a cable hanging down, and a ocular zooms in, and you hear an old voice speak. No need to be alarmed, I'm coming. And you see slowly up walks this elderly individual, human, with very dirty garb, but robust gear. Obviously, he's been digging in archaeological stuff because he scratches and whatnot. Welcome to our planet. I believe you are all here for the archaeological assistance, is that correct?
That is correct. That is on our, what are these called? PDAs?
That's what the job card said. Or at least the description.
Greg wants to know what planet this is.
Well, we're working on choosing a name for it, but I wanted to be sure it didn't already have one on those who were here before us. You see, it's quite exciting.
Guy probably
Recently,
knows.
I would take that wager if you wish to make one.
No wager necessary.
Very well.
Guy knows most things, though.
Well, it probably will come in handy then. This planet until recently had a barrier that prevented access. Only recently did it seem to fail, and thus allow us to proceed. And of course we came and found there's no civilized or sentient life that we've been able to find. It has been very well overgrown, however there is signs that someone was here. It's in point, the landing pad you find yourselves on.
Any indication of how long ago said someone was here?
We're working on that. It's odd, it seems very old, but doesn't seem to have decayed as much as it should have.
So, was there a technological device that just recently failed then?
From what we
That
can
kept it
tell,
hidden?
it's the only thing that we could surmise. Unfortunately, we did not be able to find said device.
Hmm.
And you said it made a barrier? Was that preventing you
Yes.
from going down?
Correct. I'm sure you understand going through an atmosphere, how that works in our ships. However, trying to do so, you would just find yourself being pushed back off, as though you had taken the wrong trajectory through the atmosphere to land, even though you had not.
Kai starts speaking in his language, Corvin. Does this gentleman understand? It looks like he understands him.
He's letting you speak and looking at you. What do you say to him?
I say,
Everyone else, of course,
there-
is going to be hearing your clicks and stuff.
Yes, he asked if there's a terminal or anything that's connected to this, maybe that he could take a look at.
Not that we've been able to find, young one. We're trying to find such a thing, but have not been able to.
I mean, something like that would have to have a large generator
I agree.
reactor. It's just kind of like he kind of like just looking up a little bit, like he's thinking with a tentacle just kind of rubbing his face.
In Dax, you actually see the skull. The light on it will actually flash when he's speaking to you, so that it's actually in your
Okay.
language.
Oh.
Sure, that's in this. That's in Eurasian. Is that the language you just said?
Hmm?
That's in the squid language.
Yes, the light on the floating skull will actually flash when he's speaking to Dax.
Can that be spoken without a light source?
Not really.
Okay, then I will ask if I could have a light source that I at least something that I can use as a light source. I don't know.
Dax can communicate
That's right.
in common.
Oh,
You've heard him
I haven't-
speak.
Oh, yeah, but I can't speak in common. I have an electric lantern. That can that double as for his language?
You'd have to learn his language first, but potentially.
That is my extra language, because that does not require. Now that I know, that doesn't require vocal cords as much, right? It requires
Roll
light.
you're gonna have to. You hadn't encountered his species before, so you can choose to learn that now. In which case we can roll
sure.
a check, or we can basically make it where over time that's the language you're going to pick up. However, you
15 plus intelligence mod, so 19.
you're able to get the basics. So you're starting out well. Whenever you talk to him, you have to use basically like broken words still, but you can communicate to him. You're starting to pick it up.
All right, so I'm basically looking at it and trying to pick up what they're saying and try to make the connections between that and common.
The only reason you're able to even do that is because the individual in front of you is speaking Galactic Common and having an assistant mechanical unit that is translating it into Daxling. So if that hadn't been the case, it would take even, higher DC. But that allows you to see it in front of you.
And so that's a good question. Like, other than the academy, how many would even know about my race still?
That's a good question. How
Hopefully
much research have you done on that?
Fun times.
You slippery fucker.
So-
I'm sorry, run stream, huh? I'll watch my mouth.
We'll figure it out.
So the gentleman gestures to Deke and Killian. I take it that you two are the muscle, as it were.
More me than him, but yeah.
You would be correct.
And
See, he agrees.
Dax, what is this mechanical one with you here? What tasks can we give him to perform?
Well, mostly... He says he's a flying toaster.
Does not look to be flying in any regards, but that is a very nice joke. Well done. Does he have a designation?
I start looking for a button for toast.
Oh my god. His designation is H842. As far as I can tell, he's mostly going to guard me.
Very well. All right.
Wait, was that in a different language, so I wouldn't even understand it?
No.
Okay.
Well, so the question I have is Dax speaking Common, or
Yes.
he only speaks? Okay, so he can speak Common in his language. Okay.
Yes. H8 right now can speak in squeaks and broken words, but his vocabulary is currently not fully functioning. So
point us in the right direction. Towards the guy.
Has there been any reconnaissance yet, or is that what we're here for?
Well, that's part of what you're here for, and part of not. I'm pretty sure we may have found some structure below surface, but getting there's proved somewhat challenging, and some of the wildlife is not exactly friendly. In groups, they seem to leave us alone, but when we come to having individuals seek for anything, it seems to be problematic.
I'm sorry. Repeat that, please. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you said.
People who go out on their own don't always come back.
Oh, we should be fine. We got a toaster and a fucking squid and a lizard with a gun. I mean, we're good.
I'm not a squid.
We've got
Not as...
toast, calamari, most of the way to a complete lunch.
That actually be a good nickname for him, Calamari.
Well, if you all are through with your lovely jokes, young ones, I do think we should head to camp.
Finally, I get off from leaning on my rifle and... Which way are we going?
He gestures to your weapon. Be sure you have that ready, you never know.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and draw my gun.
In common, I say danger.
Potentially. As I said, it's not always been safe here, and so I'd rather be safe than sorry if it's all the same to you. I haven't made it to my age by being willing to risk things on improbable success.
You see, everyone who happens to be looking will see Kai place his hands, all three pairs of hands together, and making a bit of a screeching, clicking sound, and maybe for a brief moment you might see his hands glow, like maybe he had a light source in them, and then nothing, and then he unfolds his hands and he's ready.
You a lightning bug now too?
Mechanically, my psychic focus is psychic assault to get the +2 damage to my mind thrust.
Very good. So you guys follow this gentleman into the woods. It is dark, so it's dim light conditions once you get underneath the canopy. He leads you down a path. This camp, you see some prefab huts kind of put up amongst the trees, and there's a bit of a barricade put up in the form of a glowing wire. There's a few wires. It's kind of like a barbed wire fence, but instead of actually being barbed wire, it's just these lines of light.
Oh, yeah, there's a question. What is the weather like? Temperature, humidity levels?
Hot and damp.
Okay, damp is good.
Arid. Oh, crumb.
Hmm.
I need to change clothes when I can. Doesn't seem like good suit weather.
Well, kind of is the case. Like I said, it's jungle. It seems like
I have jungle survival and all that stuff because that's where I came from. But
yeah, you're kind of like right at home.
yeah, I just don't want to get. I don't want to get a stain on my jacket.
Is anyone among these huts visibly armed?
Yes. You see a few individuals. There's a tower in kind of the center, on top of the center structure, and he's kind of looking out, and there's a couple walking around on guard.
H8 gets closer and basically blocks the line of sight to anyone. To Dax. Protecting Dax.
Right?
Hey, we should go find the proper huts. Kaz Direct shall talk him into it. I guess we can bring the other guys with us.
You hear a thud behind you. You see... He looks like a human, but he is larger. And...
The Wookiee. Shaved Wookiee.
No. And he's like,
I don't think Kazdrak will need to worry about that, little one. I will tell you it's fine. This man might be in charge of this place. In the sense of the discoveries, I'm in charge of security.
and you hear like he cracks every single knuckle in his hand like 5 times. So it's almost like a small thunderstorm in his hand.
Drake finds you well met, sir. You try to pour the charm on him. Like,
You too.
Well, maybe I should lower my gun.
He gestures to Eek and Killian.
You're both getting the lovely ability of having the night shift tonight. I suggest you get ready. Unfortunately, these other whelps that you're with, I don't know their skills, so I don't know that they'll do any good on a night watch. You will sleep
Sigh.
in that building. He points to the building that you've not seen anyone go in and or out of.
How long are nights here?
You'll find out.
So do I see anything that looks like a quartermaster or any of the sort?
Yes,
Indian.
there is one building you see some people seem to be. There's two buildings particularly that you see people are kind of busy. One seems to be food based, and one seems to be gear.
Awesome.
Checking gear in and out. The old guy who met you is like, "Now, I do welcome you, and I'm so glad you're here. I need to get to work. If you need me, just ask around. You can find me." And he walks off.
Drake never caught your name.
He's already, like, off.
What a dick.
The big guy there's like,
He always forgets that.
so,
I start
Your
walking
name.
towards the tent.
We find it more fun just to call him the Professor.
Drake should use that name.
Go get your bunk picked out, and get out here on the double. You have 5 minutes.
and at that, let's take a quick 5-minute break for everyone to grab a drink, and we'll be back and pick up there. Any questions before we do?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if I could requisition explosives.
Well, we'll get to that after you get your bunk set.
We're going into a jungle. It might be necessary.
Okay.
Well,
We'll
to
see.
the jungle. We
Now I'm
go.
picturing all your tentacles having grenades in each.
I mean...
All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. We will be back in 5 minutes. All right. Hey, feel free to tell us all, and we're back. The continuation of this lovely circumstance. Have you guys been enjoying it so far?
Oh, it's definitely moving along. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm mostly curious where we're gonna go and what we'll find.
Yeah, I am curious about this planet. Yeah.
Yeah. With no trade district, I'm wondering what the hell I'm going to do.
So,
it's a camp. There's always those nighttime trades between grunts.
but as stated, so if you want H8's communication with Dax, be there. It is perfectly great to dialogue as such with him, as though everyone else is reading the book or watching the movie after, where there'd be the message going between, where the audience tends to get it.
I get you. Yeah, I get you.
So
Can you like Velcro a little screen to him, and then like where we can read it? Like Velcro a tablet to him.
That was actually the first idea, was to have have images that I could show, but like, how do you do that really? In this kind of space.
Well, if we had more time, you could have made a bunch of cards with him. If you had made the images you wanted, I could have
I gotcha.
put those images on
then,
cards.
Then it would just be like basic images too, so it's kind of like not really communicating that well.
Well, it could be you could use a few images to try to convey the message, or whatever you wanted could be done.
I assume you
emojis.
are going to give me that upgraded vocal cords eventually.
Oh yeah, it's.
I was thinking more like one of the old lighted messengers, like that lighted runners, kind of like the stock market thing. It just steadily reads what he's saying.
LEDs. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
It's just a Daft Punk helmet is his face.
Right.
Yeah.
Does it
to
make
G3, whenever you think Dax would want to work on that, let me know. That's kind of up to the two of you on when you want to pursue that line of action.
Who has Night Watch again?
The trip over here would be making sure he's fully functional,
Correct.
for sure. So,
It's
See,
me.
here I thought
Killian.
you were describing like a screen, like just a straight up LCD screen. Is this going to be me and the other gunslingers rolling through space with a, robotic Teletubby?
Oh man.
Honestly, you know what I was thinking? Has anyone seen FLCL anime? Oh god, no one knows then.
yeah.
Like one of the best anime ever.
Dude, I've
The
seen
original,
bits and pieces
yes.
of so many things. I can't even keep them straight anymore.
No problem. I don't remember half the shit I watch anymore. So.
So, I'm having a hard time saying yes or no. And I pay attention during college and stuff to what a lot of people are watching, so I may have caught some of it there without knowing. So,
Yeah, it was just a 6-episode type dealie. So
okay.
anyway,
So along the lines of Firefly, where they aired it at the wrong time and it got,
don't bring that up.
Hey, I own all of it.
It hurts.
It does. And I'm saying how horrible the company was that did it.
Oh, Fox is horrible.
They
Yeah,
did
they're-
they had no project manager over that to make sure, hey, when this is a great product, when would be the best time to actually market it to the people? Probably when everyone who would watch it is not available. Yeah, let's do that.
Of course.
Then they don't even air it in the right order.
Yeah.
The whole time, Big Bang
Dude, Fox
Theory was
did that with
what they were
everything.
talking about.
Fox did that with everything.
Oh.
So
Like,
about this planet.
But hey, yeah. That's part of the point of this game, though, right? Is that we get to take all the sci-fi that we love
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
mesh them all together and have fun.
I would not be upset if we get a Firefly class ship.
Actually, before I even knew what it was, we were playing a Star Wars RPG, and we got the Firefly, but I had no idea what it was.
Oh.
It was right at the very beginning. I sadly did not even hear about it until after it was over.
Yeah. Most people didn't. That's how well they did it.
I really didn't even know about it until I wondered what they were always talking about on Big Bang Theory until Code turned me on to it.
You poor soul.
That last episode is the most it's the worst cliffhanger because there is no end to it.
Mm-hmm. But hey, you are on a jungle planet. You've now emerged from your cabin. You've selected your bunk. Roy,
I got top.
You need gear, you go over there. Need food, you go over there. Any questions?
Does the gear include explosives?
Any questions?
Actually, Dime, I had a quick question. I just realized on my character sheet I don't have computer tools, I guess. I'm proficient in them, but I don't actually have... it says tool use computers. Would I need a computer to access a computer, like a tablet, PDA, like something like that, or...
Depends on the computer.
I have one if you want to borrow. I mean, we can share it.
Oh, you actually have a computer?
Yeah, I have the diplomatic kit, so...
And I do have a computer interface that I can plug directly into computer systems as well.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
that
share.
doesn't help me.
No, it doesn't. You're right.
Unless you
we
open up
can,
and I
we
can
can
get
both. Yeah, unless we can both connect to it.
Well, you'd have to
I'll
have an interface that Kai could use on H8 for him to be able to use H8 as an interface to it.
Well,
But that
there's
is
an idea for later.
Does H8 open up and I can get inside? No. Okay.
Yeah, I'll share my diplomat kit with you as much as you need it. It's on my character sheet. All the diplomat stuff I have.
So it's part of the security case, you said?
I have the diplomat kit and
The diplomat pack. Okay. I'll open that. I have that here somewhere. Let me see.
No, that's not what I
it's
wanted.
written on my character sheet. That's computer and the watch and whatever else. Fine clothes.
Oh, I see. You actually said computer. Yeah. Okay. The guy with 9 intelligence has a computer. Fine.
It was part of the standard issued gear he chose, so, you know.
Yeah. No. Yeah, counselors need those.
All right.
It's all about presentation.
So, any questions?
I don't have any.
Are me and Killian in this room, or are we in that other
You
tent?
came back out, yeah. Because he said
Okay.
you had 5 minutes. And then after the 5 minutes, you came back out, and he's verifying you don't have any questions.
Hey, you can type like a motherfucker with 6 arms.
So,
Alright. Make yourselves useful, get back camp, help out. You too.
points to Geek and Gillian.
I'll see you tonight. Get your rest. You're gonna need it.
And he walks off. So yeah, this
He's
guy's
a weird one.
This dude is sketchy.
What do you guys want to do?
Are there bunks or individual beds? How is...
Yeah, there's bunks.
So Kai takes the top bunk.
It's a small prefab bunkers or barracks. Essentially, there's 3 sets of bunks, and there's a locker for each at the foot of the bed.
Despite not being good at climbing, he'll take the top bunk.
I find
Yeah.
the one that's in a far corner.
Kaz not knowing he's not as smart as everybody else, but he just talks. He can talk fast. He's just gonna bunker underneath Kai.
If I can go, he's pointed out gear, so I'm like, I want to get gear.
Okay.
I have a list of things to acquire after leaving the academy, and I want to see if they're available here.
Sure.
Or if I can get them at all yet.
I know one thing, a pickaxe doesn't fit in my hand.
You head over to the quartermaster area. You see
Gate follows.
You see a individual in there. You can't identify their race because of the suit. Their suit they're wearing covers them.
One portion.
How can I help you?
I'm assuming they're the quartermaster just from their, process it. Like, yep, it's probably them.
Yeah,
So,
they're behind the counter in an
on my
area
list of
where
things to
you
get,
can't access it.
I just have a small list. Like, looking for chemicals, explosives, and medical tools.
What do you need?
Can I get any of those
explosives
here?
for?
I need them for certain procedures that might be handy in a hostile environment.
You
I
looking
pull
for
out my
grenades?
procedure book. That's actually just noted as explosives in the rule book.
Okay. So, G3 out of context. So you're just looking for components for your
For my gambits.
gambits. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So you're just looking for some standard issue gear?
Well, that's
What's your
correct.
class identification, please?
So out of character real quick. So would that be just genius, or
Yeah,
that seems
Galactic
weird to
Academy.
say?
Yeah, it's Galactic Academy expertise. So you could actually just show him.
Okay, I just pull out my Galactic Academy card then. Identification.
Yeah, you each have Galactic Academy ID that shows your current expertise.
Except for me, correct?
Level. And that actually you were given one by Dax's mentor.
Oh, did I miss that? I'm sorry.
It went through pretty quickly, but he did say it, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you'd have one as basically as though you are registered as Dax's assistant or associate, and basically what he gleaned from interfacing with you briefly, kind of a rough estimate of your persuasion, as it were, your skills.
My skills, yeah. As basically a bodyguard.
Mm-hmm. Seeing as he's able to do the same thing G3's character there, Dax, can. That's he has the advantage of being able to communicate with you better than most.
For now.
Correct. Alright, hey, yeah, let me see what I can get you for that. He shuffles off into the back. Comes out. There you go. This should do for you. How many do you need of each?
Just one
Yes.
set?
Yeah, I figured it's just a generic. Check it off, make sure you have it. Yeah.
Yep. One set will do nicely, thank you.
No problem. Just keep in mind we do have to dock it from your pay.
Noted.
You see he puts down on a device, checking out gear to you.
Awesome. I am fine with that.
Anyone else?
Yes, I'm just checking a couple things out. Security tools seems to be one of the primary components I need, and then computer tools of some kind, whatever that is.
Okay. Is this for...
So, yeah, so the security tools would be a component for my gambit, my trick, and then computer tools just because I'm proficient in them.
Okay.
And let me just check one more. I don't think I need anything for that. Says I need components, computer. All right, there we go. So one of my components is a computer, and the other one is security tools.
Okay.
And then,
Do I start with the stuff that I have on my character sheet, or do I need to go check it all out?
Yeah. That is some standard issue gear that you got basically during your training at the academy.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I need anything else. And
yeah, I couldn't afford a computer.
Okay.
So I walk up, I see what they were doing, and I show them my card, and I'll maybe point out stuff.
You hear a language somewhat like yours. It's a strange dialect of it, but basically he's asking you what kind of gear you need.
Security tools, computer, anything that might come in handy for hacking in case brute force system. The professor, is that what they called him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he goes, gets you it, checks it out.
as things of brute force means you push the computer.
Alright, so I basically a set of security tools and computer tools, I guess.
Yep. Very good. So you now have what you've issued to yourselves. Anything else?
Would we be able to offload stuff we don't need here, or
You have a locker. Selling it?
Like
Probably not.
Sell. Okay. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, H8 wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try. Quartermaster might give you credit towards getting something else checked out, but it doesn't seem like it's a standard store where you buy and sell things.
Right. It's more of supplies for the expedition, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a Galactic Academy sponsored equipment station.
What was the credit value for the skin suit? Since I'm not able to wear one, so I'll have to. Unless you, okay, technically I can't wear armor. Is there a skin suit was armor, but could I have a?
It can be a non-armor variant where it's basically just a standard outfit.
Yeah, I need something to be able to go outside.
Okay.
And sort of thing. I think that was the option.
Spacesuit.
Yeah, spacesuit I think was the other option. Basically, I need that, just no armor, just
yeah.
Okay.
Part of the no armor thing is because if you have natural armor, a lot of times they say no armor so that you can't stack it or get an advantage or anything like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, just how I calculate it is different, but I actually can't wear armor because of my unique body.
Yeah, I can't wear armor because I'm not allowed to because of my casting ability.
Well, also
I can't wear armor because I'm a robot.
Yeah,
I just don't wear armor.
but you're like a puppet for the squid.
No, not at all.
No.
All right.
Looking forward to that.
What, a squid puppeteer?
No, just the the way those two are interacting. Like, we got it completely wrong what their relationship is.
We
really didn't go over that. So it's
No,
okay.
no, that's fine.
Yeah.
They're supposed to
That's
learn as
fine,
we
yeah.
go.
They'll learn.
They don't necessarily know if it hasn't been shared with them.
That's right. Yeah.
That's not the fun, is finding out.
I just wait until I get vocal cords. That's all I'm saying.
I need my other model. I don't like wearing this suit in this fucking disaster area.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what you
technically,
got.
my character has a spacesuit on all the time.
I mean, have you seen an octopus on land?
Yeah, it's not very comfortable.
How do you are you floating?
Just walking. I don't have like telekinetic powers or anything.
Does this lizard shed? I wonder if I could sell its
Well,
skin.
Probably G3 is the way I thought
mean,
of
in
it.
the
Was your
suit,
spacesuit would basically have a bit of like
Yeah.
an anti-grav sort of thing,
Hovering.
so
works.
that you can use your tentacles to do things like you would in the water, and not
Yeah, I like that a
you
lot
know,
better.
squished on the floor, flopping around.
You should have done what I did. I evolved
Hey,
2 into
I can
feet
s-
and 6 into arms. With
I
head.
can scurry along pretty quick if I need to.
What is your land speed?
I got an AFK real quick.
What is your speed? Oh, you move 30. See, that's normal.
Yeah, that's what his suit allows him to do.
That just gave me the funniest picture of a squid scurrying across.
Not a squid. Squids have.
Feel free to explain it.
No.
What
I
is
don't know.
it?
To me,
For-
you've got suckers.
Yeah.
Those
an
tentacles
octopus.
or arms?
So for our
Closer to an octopus.
for our viewers to get a nice close-up look, this is G3's character. Dax.
The pain in the butt model, but it's amazing.
Hey, it was worth it.
Yeah, it was.
So, yes, an interesting individual, and you can see these little pockets here of bioluminescence. Is how their species tends to communicate.
So those are your mouths. Underneath are your eyes, and then you have.
Well, the mouth is
Well,
actually at the front
communication.
with the.
That's true. Sorry. Or vocal cord. Like how you
Things.
communicate is up there, then your eyes, and then your eating orifice.
Correct.
And then in the animated model, it had like the illuminated suckers and everything across the.
Was-
Yeah, the illuminated
was this-
part didn't show up too well, but you can see
Right.
them there a little bit.
Yep, that's fine.
Was this Hero Forge?
No.
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 I was like, wow, that's
Not at all.
advanced.
No,
I-
G3's special. He has to have something else.
It was a pain
It
in
was
the
a racial
butt.
choice, and I chose it because I thought it would be amazing.
And I didn't say anything about it. And so
Exactly.
I sucked it up and made it work.
Also, can we talk?
I offered to choose a different race that can Hero Forge compatible.
Okay. Also, I want to clarify something. Is Dax always connected to me, basically? So he's talking to me.
That's up to
I mean-
him. He's basically downloaded or installed his language to you, which is basically light, so you can actually interpret his bioluminescent
Right.
patterns.
Oh.
And you can actually use your optics to cause the light essentially to kind of flash, so you can communicate back to him via.
Okay. So I'm actually speaking his language, basically.
Yeah.
So I should probably have that on my sheet.
Since he knows it, I kind of gave him the choice that he could install it into you, since he knows how to, program
Okay.
that.
You are proficient in disco.
It's a disco
like that.
language.
I do a twirl and have my lights flashing all over the place.
There you go.
So basically, me and him are not very stealthy together at all.
Well,
I mean,
My dog's barking.
he's a low light. It's not like it causes bright light to shine everywhere. What was that for,
It's-
Indian?
it's
Yeah,
very
I'm not
controllable.
A +4 in performance. I could really dance my ass off.
So, what tasks do you guys try to find to make yourselves useful as you were told to? Keep in mind, this is your first job after graduating.
What time is it? Are we, Killian and I supposed to be night watch?
Afternoon, getting towards
okay.
dinner. So
I mean,
it'll be
then I-
dinner and evening before too long, and Killian and Deke are getting the night shift, so they're told this is currently their break before they're go on duty.
I would
Oh
like
my god,
to.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My dog just like literally started barking like a murderer was in the house for no reason.
Oh no, I get that. I've had that.
Yeah, it's Ghost.
My dog has protected us from Amazon deliveries and postmen and neighbors walking by. So
Just a second, Raven.
Yeah.
Killian, you wanted to say something? At Storm.
Sorry, I bumped my microphone. I was having a drink.
Okay, no, just making sure.
Geek is gonna go find. Is there gonna be like maybe a mess hall? I guess if they're tents, someplace for a drink.
They're not tents. They're small
Oh.
prefab constructions.
Okay, those.
So have you seen like
Yeah.
the cheapo 3D printed houses they're trying to do now?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but actually have some quality to them.
Okay.
Burn.
And say now that my priority list is completed, now it's see if I can find any research that they've done or anything they've found so far about what we're trying to find, or anything they've mapped out, so we know where to start, or maybe I can figure out where we can start.
You notice a larger prefab building. It's almost 2 floors in height. It seems like, not quite, but seems to have a lot of the people in what's the term I'm looking for? The white coats going into.
So probably where the professor went off to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the more intellectual sorts going in there.
Oh, I better go
Seems like
there.
a place for me.
Kaz can go work in the food court in the cantina if he wants.
Mike? That doesn't sound like.
It'll allow you to talk to people.
Yeah, I don't want to be like the cafeteria lady though.
I mean, it's not a bad way to get information from people. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do.
Unless you want
Sort
to
of
go
a
and
tamer version of the friendly
I
bartender.
wanted to go look around the artifacts and see what I can learn from them, but I guess I'm not going to learn that much with my low intelligence.
no,
I
it's
kind of
fine.
fucked
I
that
mean,
up.
if you want to go into the intellectual area and try to glean some, that's fine.
I get information is not bad to have. I just want to try to find like the stuff that people need, trying to make trades.
Okay.
Cafeteria lunch lady's not sounding too appealing.
You
Sure.
never know. She could be like the leader of the black market.
True enough. Oh, I just had that Chris Farley vision from Saturday Night Live.
Have you guys seen Treasure Planet? The cook's not always unconnected.
Seen it.
So, yeah, it's whatever you want to do. You just how you interacted with Kai at school. I didn't think at the academy. I didn't think you would want to go the route that him and Dax were going.
Yeah, it's true. I shouldn't really go with them, but I'm not happy with my intelligence. I didn't really think about it at the time when I built it.
It's alright, man.
Hey, it's what you ended up with, and you didn't think you need
Play with it.
your strengths lie in other areas. So.
Correct.
Yeah.
Everyone needs strengths in different areas. So I take it Dax and Kai are going over to where the professor probably is. What you guys said.
Oh, that's true.
where
I
I'd be
guess he
heading,
would
yeah.
need us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we zoom into
I
that
was
building.
actually was about to go with the two more combat-oriented ones, but
Hey, Wicked.
oh, hey, Wicked.
Yeah. So you guys
But
go
yeah, I'll
in
go.
there
Yeah, but I
with
had
all
the
the
professor. Yeah.
scientists and white coats and explored individuals, the archaeologists. you notice, of course, the professor's in there coordinating, and you hear a lot of, Sector 5, we not found anything, and the scans in Sector G show just basic wildlife, and they're listing off all these details, and it seems like they've had troubles getting much for signals. A lot of interference. And the professor turns to you guys. Either of you have any experience in the academy on modifying sensors to potentially pick up more for us? We're having some sensor issues.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I would look around and see what type gear they're working with, equipment.
Most of them
if I can modify it or not.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are actually archaeologists, scientists, not engineers.
Gotcha.
And so they're not unintelligent, but modifying technology is not their focus.
Would you
Where
say
is this?
sensors?
And say what material or what is there I can work with in the room?
He's like, we have quite a bit of things here. You feel free to look around. You also have the quartermaster if there's something particular you need. Here's one of the sensors we're using, and he brings out a basic sensor. It's not like cheap junky, but it's not experimental or high super tech, anything like that. But it is a good basic line sensor that is typically used on the archaeological scans.
Would you say using these would be more security or computers, or is there something else?
You could try to use computers to see if there's a way you can filter out the noise that they're getting in the scans or something. I'm letting you guys be creative here. So I'm giving details on what's going on and kind of letting you guys say, okay, I want to go for what would you see working well? Think of any sci-fi game or movie that you've loved. In this circumstance, what would you see them doing? And go for that. We're just going to make it work.
Yeah, I was going to look around for any extra power that I could draw. Maybe boost the signal, or if they have a computer that I can actually talk to, that could help.
They have numerous computers and powered devices. The scanners are actually self-powered as well. They actually have a power unit that typically gets connected and goes with them, as well as an interface computer. So these are deployable scanners so that they can bring them out in areas and scan. As for some reason the trees you hear them talking about are giving some interference.
Do we know what the trees are made of?
Not that you've heard mentioned.
Okay.
They look to be wood.
Land organics, ugh.
Organics, farming.
Well, I definitely probably try to boost the signal, because then we might be able to get farther too.
Okay. Go ahead and
H8 tells Dax that he can connect to computers if he needs help.
Okay. What do you want to use for your scholarly pursuit there? Probably your science?
Yep, I got science tools and repair tools.
Give H8 an axe and tell him to cut the trees down.
Honestly, I don't need an axe to do that, but...
Yeah, it'd probably be that. I don't see anything else that'd work better.
Or just general science.
Yeah. Science or science tools.
It's same bonus, so.
Oh, great. We have Haas on the other end of things.
Oh, really? Really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Really? It was almost a 20, then it rolled to the 4.
Oh, great. Haas is not going to leave us alone.
That's what it does all the time for me. It's like, oh, there's a high number. low number.
Give me just a moment here. Sorry. We gotta deal with Dumb Hoss.
Hmm.
I need to see if there's a good way to just ban anyone with the name Hoss. Sorry if anyone chooses that name, but it's being used by a terrible spam bot.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those in other channels.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems to be a hater.
Like, don't you have anything better to do? Seriously?
I can't. Can I not ban you? Where's the... Yeah, there we go. Block. Sorry, if I knew... I need to find a quicker way to do this. If I thought Twitch would actually do something about it, I'd report him, but...
Right.
Unfortunately, they haven't filled me with much hope on that endeavor. Alright, I blocked those three anyways. We need to come up with better tools to do a permaban. Alright, back to the game. I apologize. So, what did you get total?
No, it was only 10, unfortunately, because I rolled a 4.
10 total?
Unless I can get advantage from H8 helping me.
Did H8 see who's going to help you?
That could.
Yeah.
I mean, he's can interface with a computer. You seem like you're trying to do more mechanical upgrade.
Right. That's true.
Maybe so you were doing a science roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can look over the shoulder and start pointing out a couple things for wanted help.
You have skill in science as well?
I do.
I figured you probably did.
Yeah. I can physically point out stuff. Like I point here and I point there without actually saying anything. But let's give advantage.
Okay.
Alright. So allow me to roll a second die then?
Yes.
Alright. Much better. Now it's 25.
Nice. So you're able to amp this thing up and get it to deal with some of the interference that you see listed as problems. And after doing that, he gets a ping. He's like, oh. Well done. Well done, Dax. We will need to go ahead and get an expedition to go where this signal's picking up something. It's a ways out. Why don't we have you do it? I'll have one of my archaeologist assistants go with you, and you and the group who've just arrived, since you've done such great work, can go on this expedition.
It seems like a fair assessment. We seem to have the proper mix for something like this.
Yeah, that's probably why the Academy sent you. I did give them the specifications. They tend to be good at that, since, you know, it kind of is what we at the Academy serve to do.
Mm-hmm.
Collect information and provide skill sets. Alright. I will get things pulled together. Go ahead and inform your compatriots, if you would, that you will have a lovely expedition on the morrow.
Okay. And I do kind of look at Kai and, well, yeah, I can speak in common, so he can understand it. I know that much.
Correct.
I say, thank you for your assistance. It is appreciated.
Kind odds.
No, now you have your mission.
Yep, now I gotta gather people.
Yep. So I need a con save from Deke and Killian, as they're going to be up tonight, and I'm going to see how well they're able to be in the morning, unless any of you have anything else you want to do.
Actually, Kai is going to join them. He has a trait that he never sleeps. He meditates for 4 hours, and basically he's going to go outside and just at least part of the night he will join them.
I think I rolled 2 dice there. Do you want me to just reroll?
You did. If you want to, you can just reroll. That's fine.
23 for me.
Also, I don't know if this matters, but I am awake the whole time, basically. But
Yes.
with still resting, and I am literally right next to him while he's sleeping.
Next to Dax.
Dax,
Yeah.
yes.
That is a 14 for me.
Okay. Just enough to not be fatigued in the morning, but you're definitely feeling it. That you didn't get sleep last night. But you've trained for this, and so you're able to withstand it. Basically, the difficulty modifier was 15, but since the two of you are trained, I gave you a +2 on your roll.
So I have the feet guard duty, so doing this type of stuff does not fatigue me.
There you go. You shrug it off.
Are any like night vision goggles available in the requisition?
If you need night vision, here, you can use this. I like to call it a torch. He hands you a flashlight.
He has one already, electric lantern. So he has. Then he's not going to requisition. That's fine. He says no, that's okay, and yeah, because I think the other two both have night vision or something, probably.
It does give you vision at night.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it, so I'll have an extra one.
Hey, you marked down flashlight.
So I guess electric lantern is probably the same or similar.
I mean, a flashlight is more directional, where the lantern's kind of all area.
Perfect.
Let's see.
And you can speak to the squid from long distances away.
So
Once I learn his language.
the lamp probably does 20 bright and 20 dim, and the one you just got is more of a directional instead of a omnidirectional. It's a directional one for 30. And if you focus it so it's more narrow, you can probably get to 60 and 60. But then it only does a very narrow focus out in front.
Sorry, so you said, so the lantern is 20/20, and the flashlight is
30/30 for bright and dim. Or you can focus it and have a more narrow beam that does 60 and 60. Kind of like, the flashlights, you can use them to have the
Right.
widespread or narrow spread. All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
I assume nothing happened during the night.
You hear quite a lot of noises and see quite a lot of activity, but every time it gets near the fence flickers, and they seem to get driven away, as though the fence is there to keep most of the wildlife away, and works. Go figure.
I've got dark vision. Can I see what's near the fence?
Yes, you see a number of different creatures that you've never seen before. You see like a reptilian feline cross, it almost looks like, bounding around. At one point you see a some sort of snake-like creature, it looks like. but it's up on end more, almost like a king cobra. You know how they stand up and still can slither. So there's a number of creatures. You can't necessarily identify what they are. You can see them, but keep in mind you're not like seeing high def color, right? It's more of a muted color. It's black and white sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting shapes.
Or for you reptilian, it could be, heat based. I don't know which one it says it is for you, but it's shapes in black and white sort of thing, night vision sort of stuff, not full detailed color texture. But yes,
right.
you see them, and you see these creatures.
Okay. How many am I looking at? Like hundreds, or are we talking like 5 or 6?
Just outside the camp by like 30 feet. But when the motion's detected, the fence starts like flicking different colors, and you can hear a low-pitched noise of some sort, and they seem to go away.
Okay.
Or did you mean like how many?
Yeah.
It seems to be periodic throughout the night. You don't know if it's the same one a few times or different ones.
Okay.
But you've seen like a group of 3 at one point.
Gotcha.
And you've seen some bigger shapes in the distance, but they don't seem to get as close. But they seem to be keeping an eye on things.
Are they like actively trying to get through the fence, or are they just kind of prowling around it?
Prowling around.
Okay, cool.
Kind of like a lion on the outskirts of a herd waiting for one to fall off from the rest of the herd so it can take its meal.
Hey, Deke, does your rifle have a scope?
I realized after I said rifle a while ago, that's actually a shotgun. So no.
I'm gonna guess yeah.
I have a sniper shotgun.
It's a silver bullet cost. It's fine.
Yeah. At the point when Kai comes out, you see him with no weapon. Maybe you see a knife strapped to his side, or strapped to his leg. But really, yeah, he doesn't have
Survival
any ranged
knife.
weapon visible. Yeah, it's a survival knife, but that's but nothing really ranged. Unless he's gonna throw the knife.
And so you guys get to the next morning, wake up, eat your breakfast, and get ready to head out. Any last-minute preparations, or do we want to get to the ruin?
I check over my weapons and equipment to make sure it's top-notch before I head out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd get information from the Night Watch to see if they noticed anything, but...
Well...
You'd get information from me as well.
I was going to say,
That's true.
You'd then talk to Killian and Geek, since they're the ones on Night Watch.
But you were more closely guarding me. They were actually on
out there, yeah.
Deal, yeah.
I'd like to go and try to acquire some extra meals for the group. See if I can talk them into giving us some extra meals by, explaining that we have to go out into the woods. That they told us that, we might need some extra supplies.
Sure. You go in there. You notice a creature that looks somewhat like Kai, but has a lot bigger.
Is that a scorpion tail?
However, he has some limbs replaced with robotic ones. And is whipping up the food.
Deke likes that.
Yeah, I just want to explain to him that we've been sent on a mission to go check out this new area that's being explored. We might have to stay overnight. So I have a group of 6. We are going to need some extra meals to go. I'm sure this can be approved, no problem.
5. The 6th one doesn't need. Well, unless you're saying 6 to get extra.
I'm just saying 6 to get extra.
Okay.
And I'll use my my charisma and persuasion skills to try to get it.
Go for it.
$15 plus 4 is 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he's like, alright, I guess I can give you a little bit. You little squishy softy. Better not be causing problems though.
I'll find
Oh.
you.
Yeah, Drake guarantees he never causes problems.
Oh really? I'll be watching you. Alright. You got some provisions.
On the way out, since we only need 5 meals, I'll see if there's anybody looking hungry. I'll try to sell one of the extra meals.
Nice.
You don't see anyone.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, everyone you see is either on duty doing something or in there eating their breakfast. So you
Okay,
have to roll
I won't bother.
investigation
Okay,
if you want to try to find someone.
investigation. That's a what? Intelligence skill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and just keep what I got then.
Okay.
And losing all my food.
Question I had is, does Deke eat baby food? Like RoboCop? They're both cyborgs? Never. No?
Deke dislike that.
I thought it was a valid question.
We'll find out.
I'll buy that for $1.
You gotta ask him, or you gotta watch him eat.
Yeah, that was more out of character, but we'll find out in character.
All right.
When we get back, when I get back to the group, I'll let everybody know that Kazdrak got extra meals in case we stay overnight.
Also, HA feels disgusted by everyone eating.
H8, yeah, I can see that. Why do you shove things in your
On
orifice?
Kazdrak's home planet, we have little wind-up robots like H8.
Pure, does your race talk in third person, or is it just your personality?
Just my personality.
Okay.
That's actually perfect. I love that.
All right. So, you'll find yourselves going through the jungle due to the fact that you're given the exact path and coordinates to get there, and you have a guide who knows it. You're able to get there. You're able to enter in and find yourselves there. Give me just a moment.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
It's so green.
Surprises?
So we
I
should
can
look
see
at
what
the
you're
feed.
doing on your stream.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have it up. How dare you?
That's what we need.
Well, not too many.
I like the idea that the guide has blindfolded all of us while he sets everything up.
He's planning to murder us.
I would never.
I meant the guide, not you.
So, these should look familiar to all of you. Go ahead and dial in your your health. I don't know the exact amount. I didn't have a chance to do that. But if you click on the little gear, it'll pop open a little window and you're able to modify it.
Here.
G3, I don't know why Dax is so smaller than everyone else's. I don't know. It is odd.
Doesn't look like that to me. It looks like he's bigger to me.
Interesting.
You have an extra model, or do you don't, or don't, you know, is it not loaded up?
You should have it here for yours.
Um,
I see all 6. Do you guys not see them?
No, my extra model, my other model. The
Oh, no, I
combat
don't.
model.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. I didn't have time because I was
Okay.
dealing with
No,
other things I needed
it's,
to.
it's no problem.
Sorry.
Health-wise,
I don't see a gear or anything.
yeah, I'm getting the red. You can't do anything about this.
When you click that,
And now I see nothing.
There's
really?
a bunch of
And my health bar just
boards
disappeared too.
popping up.
Okay. Yeah, those boards are supposed to be where you're able to edit the info. So,
Don't see any of that.
what health do you have, Cass? What's your max?
He's a 6.
6 max? Okay. There you go.
He was lucky
Okay.
that +2 to con because he would have ended up with
Uh,
5.
H8. What do you have?
I have 10.
Okay. Peak.
14.
+2 on yours, H8.
What?
It's plus your Constitution modifier, so it'd be 12.
No, I think my Constitution modifier was 1. It was Strength 2, Constitution 1.
And Killian, what do you have?
I have. Are you asking? You're asking hit
Health.
points, yeah?
Yeah, HP.
So yeah, just 10.
All right, and then
14.
G3.
6.
I'm doing a handstand. Or a rifle
G3 is
stand.
telling me things that I don't understand, so maybe he can explain.
That means your Constitution modifier is +2, so when you roll the health, you add 2.
Yeah,
These are things I don't know.
Yeah,
it's okay. That's why
that's
it's
why I'm
telling
saying
you.
it now.
So should it be 12, not 10?
Your health is 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, good, man.
An elite tactical maneuver that we learned in the academy.
Yes. Should we
I
also?
can just see you guys spinning as a pinwheel shooting guns all the time.
Dime, when you get a
Nom,
second,
nom,
I can't. Oh, no, it works. Never mind.
We are also adept in the ways of get help.
So, you get a +1 for your. You get a +1 on health if your Constitution gives you a +1 or whatever.
Yeah, your Constitution modifier applies to health. And so
Yeah.
you all are over here. It should be revealing the Fog of War to you all.
I still see darkness.
Black. Yeah.
Oh,
there
you
it
see
goes.
someone just runs through the whole thing.
You see black where you're at?
Sorry, I was dragging a character. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was going to reveal everything.
Yeah. You might want to black it back out again.
Killian's taking a nap.
There you go.
So is Kai.
So, this is the entrance to the ruins that you find.
It's not blacked out yet.
It's not blacked out? It
Not
should
from
be.
the alias.
Memorizing? No, I'm just kidding.
It should have reset.
Screen capture.
Stop knocking me down.
Now for you, it's not memorizing; it's processing.
Screen capture.
Is it still not reset?
Nope.
Nope. Is it because I wasn't moved?
How about that?
Some of it disappeared. It's like 4 squares.
It's blacked out on the stream though. But, I mean, it's grayed out on the stream, but not on the paper.
Okay.
We have to reset this.
Oh, now it's fully bored. Now you can see the whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god!
Ah, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
It wasn't working, so I just did that. But yeah, I know you could ruin it if you watch stream, but it helps you guys be able to have fun moving in as your characters.
I'm gonna try not to pay attention to that.
I just turn the stream off.
I just
Alright.
minimize the stream. I want to stay in chat to lurk, get the numbers.
I appreciate
Am I
that.
the only one not actually watching the stream?
I was, but
I mean, I had it open.
Oh, I didn't
Keep in
actually
mind, you
mute it.
won't always see what you need
Right.
to.
Probably not.
All right, so you find yourselves at this entrance with the archaeologist that was sent with you as a guide. You are able to enter and see what you can find. So,
All right, Killian and I take point.
the archaeologist mentions to you, it's very odd. The stone structure looks to be ancient, but it doesn't seem to be as worn as the age it seems to have. So it's almost as though it resisted wear.
Alright, Deke, you went left or right?
I don't care. I'll go right.
Alright, I got left. How do I rotate my model?
Right click.
Well, you can actually, when you have it clicked and held, you can actually, or even just had your mouse over it, you can actually
Scroll
hit
wheel.
Q and E to turn it. You can also use
mouse
scroll
wheel.
wheel.
Or mouse
Mm-hmm.
wheel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you want to
Can
change
I-
the height of you pick up, in the top there's a little lift height that you can click, and it will show you the height that you lift something. And if it's not lifting high enough, you just move it up. If you don't want it to lift it as high, you move it down.
Okay.
And G3, I will try to alter Vax's model size so that it doesn't have such small health bar.
Oh, that's fine.
But hey, at least
How
I know
far-
what my health is. I'll keep track of it, so I'm not too worried.
cool. The health bars are just to help
Is it-
everyone see what everyone has.
Isn't Dax the healer?
What healer?
Well, you're better at it than I am, I bet.
I'm sure you
actually
can
a
heal
healer.
me pretty well.
Right? Alright.
I actually can heal.
Strangely, I can't see Kai's HP.
Really?
Is that for anybody else? Can they see him?
I have two of them, 2 bars.
Yeah, I see it 7 and 4. Just like I have 7 and 10.
I don't see it. I mean, I see the bars, but just not the numbers.
Mm.
It's not a big deal. But
How far in should we be moving?
No, go and I'll tell you when you need to stop. Slowly. Stop.
You guys
Whoa.
have great perception.
I guess so.
Oh, what is all this?
The rings?
Oh god.
The rings I just did so you can see each other's sight range.
It just scared me. I was like, is it a glitch?
So, no. I was
Did
just
we-
quickly showing that to show everyone online as well. The ring here is what is actually being illuminated for the players in the Fog of War. So,
Can you
to not
change the
scare
colors
them,
on them?
there you go.
Okay.
Let's see, I forgot to do that, right? Yes. And so here where you're at, you are walking in, the vibrations, of course, of your standard footprint steps are happening, and you hear,
I see it. Almost everything, by the way.
yeah, you hear
Okay.
a little bit of
For sure.
noise.
which direction? Directly
Echoing,
ahead, to the left, or
and in the walls.
in the walls?
In the wall.
I want to investigate the walls.
You see a little critter crawling out of little cracks and holes in the walls.
The hell?
Aren't they
Hey.
cute?
Whoa.
It's not bring your kids to work day.
Careful, Kaz.
Oh, yeah, we can literally hit all of that.
Okay. That would be initiative. Now, on your table in front of you, you will see there's a nice little circle. Roll your initiative and dial it in on that.
What do I roll for initiative? Sorry.
Yeah, explain.
D20
Yep.
D20.
plus your dex modifier.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, that's it.
And just dial it in on that device in front of you.
I need a D20, thank you.
Go for it.
There is a D20 stuck on my table. How do I get rid of that?
You just tell me and I can delete it, or you can try to mouse over it and delete it. I don't know if you have delete permission.
I'll let
How do I-
everybody know.
I
matter how
don't
good-
have any permissions, so.
Yeah,
No matter how good my character's on paper, I roll bad
just put it over here.
when
Yep.
it counts.
I can also delete things, so
Okay.
I don't mind
Oh,
doing
look at
cleanup.
that. I need a D20.
Who needs a D20?
ISO.
Okay, so if you click on the
Hey.
D20 right next to you there,
Doesn't
doesn't do it.
Oh, weird.
You kind of have to hover at the bottom
Oh,
of it.
Yeah,
yeah, you're
it's all
right.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just take that
Yeah, I got it.
and toss it, roll it, however you want.
Alrighty then.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, key that in on your little
So
device.
it's that and your
Dex modifier.
dex.
So your
which I
dex
don't know what
modifier
that
is 0.
Okay.
So we go like that for you.
So it's just a 20. Okay.
Yep. Everyone got theirs dialed in?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I would just like to say I think ISO intended this, but I just figured it out. Your character's name is Hate Life because the meaning of life is 42. So hate life.
Nice.
Actually, it was more of like I hate everything because 42 is the answer to
all
everything.
things.
Yep. Alright, so
Okay.
if you look on the lower right hand corner, you will see something that looks like a nice little text list that says initiative.
Very nice.
It is Killian's turn.
Oh, I'm on the very bottom.
And that is why I
Okay.
love this.
Can I?
Can you do
Can
what?
you what?
Can I shoot at the nearest spider?
If you can see him, you can shoot him. As long as he's within range of
Wait,
your
wait,
weapon.
wait. Hold on. I'm the nearest.
Good point.
Okay.
These technically
Can
don't
I-
have 8 legs. They're not spiders. But
Shoot at the nearest non-bipedal spider.
to help everyone, I just remembered, to help everyone online see those little critters, this is what they are.
Are they confirmed attacking us?
Oh yeah, they're coming at you.
Okay.
They seem to be semi-organic. Yeah, this is
They
what
look
they're
like
fighting.
Modified face huggers.
Kind of, yeah. They have 4
So I
like
can shoot
hook
that
bone limbs. They have 8 little beady red eyes and this like tentacle maw with, you know, big pincer claws in the front of their face.
Is it safe to assume each square is 5 feet?
Yes.
Alright.
So you can see your model fits nicely right there, except for the whole thing decided to be off-center just a little bit. So, yeah. Go me. I didn't realize it had decided to paste it itself in and it's slightly off-center. Sorry.
My OCD is bothered.
Breaks
Yeah,
immersion.
I'm
I
not
can't
too
play
thrilled about it
anymore.
myself. If I had an easy way to try to shift the whole thing, I would.
Okay. So with that, then I guess I'll shoot at this guy.
Okay.
How'd you get that pen or pencil?
It's
You
in
have the
the,
option for draw.
press-
Right
Yeah,
side.
tap.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I need to roll an attack for that?
Yes.
Okay. Let me move back over here. And then that's just what is that?
You roll a
It's a
d20.
D20 to hit, right?
Yep, and you add your attack modifier.
Okay.
Nice.
Someone's cheating.
A crit.
What is my attack modifier? How do I find that?
It should be on your sheet. And it should be your ability score that matters for the weapon. So for ranged weapons, it's usually Dex. And you add
Okay.
proficiency bonus if you're proficient in it, which you should be. So it should be
Yes.
plus 5.
Okay, so that's 25 then?
And on the first page of your character sheet, in the lower right-hand corner, there is a attacks and tricks section. You could actually put the information on the weapon there, and then you'd have it all ready to go, quick and easy.
Gotcha. My bad.
It's cool, man. That's. I don't expect us to do tons, for a bit.
Okay.
Everyone's learning.
So, I have I think a standard pistol. Where is the rules on that?
You looking for the damage of the pistol?
I'm looking for what I'm supposed to roll.
Okay, so damage. What you're looking for then? Let me see.
Pistol is 1d6.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's a mini
so just
pistol.
roll a d6.
Nice.
And then, yep.
3.
And then, do I gain anything special for it being a critical?
Yes. You roll the dice twice.
Oh, I shoot him again?
No. You would just roll the damage dice twice if it's a crit.
Okay, is he already dead?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Him again!
So he would just be really, really dead. But yeah, for future reference,
Excellent.
That's how it goes. I'm getting up the rules for equipment, so if anyone else has questions, I'm ready to go. Alright, so if you're done, just let me know.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
Okay, that means it's Dak's turn.
So I just walked in, and there's already shooting going on.
Yeah. Well, you heard a little bit of noise, and you heard this clicking noise and scratching on stone, and you see them open fire, and the light from his laser blast would probably light up the room a little bit, unless it's a ballistic weapon, which I think is probably laser, but that's up to him.
I'll go with laser.
Not enough to help people who don't have, vision to see in the dark here, but it is enough to light it up briefly so they can see the spider creatures you shot at, so they know they need to light things up and shoot them.
The one he attacked is already dead, right?
Yeah.
I guess I need to move. So I can actually see everything.
I know one of you mentioned you had kind of a 11 Eastern cutoff. Do we need to end sharp on that? If so, we need to give everyone a 5-minute warning for this.
What's up?
I couldn't remember which of you had mentioned that you kind of had a 11 Eastern cutoff, and we're coming up on that, so I just needed to check if you can go a little bit late, or if we need to make sure we try to wrap this up in 5 minutes.
I don't remember if that was me. It might have been me. If it was, I don't care.
Okay.
Good answer.
It's basically mentioning it to all of you if you have a hard stop in 5 minutes or not. Well, 4 minutes now or not. So, all right, then let's keep going. Dax, you're up. Yours.
Move here, and I'm like, well, I'd like to keep one of these in decent shape to examine it after. I'm gonna attack this guy here.
Where is
With
the... There it is.
freeze ray.
Okay. Roll your attack. Do you have a light source, or do you have dark vision?
I have
Talk a
neither.
bit, and you are the light source.
Not quite that bright.
No, he has dim light, like, right in his square.
If it was dark coming in, I would have put on the flashlight.
Okay. So you have...
I have enough free hands to do that.
So you have 20 foot, and then 20 foot of dim light. So you can get to here with light, and then an additional 20 of dim.
I think so. Those 30.
Dim light. Yep. 30. You're right. So yeah.
Yeah, 30 for the flashlight. The lantern I'm saving for
Yep.
later.
So that would be here. You have light out to here, and then you have your flashlight. Dim light goes another 30 beyond that, so you can see these guys in dim light.
Okay, so it'd be roll with disadvantage then.
Does dim light give disadvantage? I think it might. Darkness, or maybe it's just a modifier. Give me just a second. I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while since I did light conditions.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, me too. You know. I barely know what's going on at this point.
Hey, that's fine. There's a reason I set you next to G3. Because he's played more than you, and I knew he'd be willing to help you out. Where is light? Concentration. Nice. I'm not seeing it. Alright, so yeah, just go ahead and do your roll. And it won't be disadvantage right now, because I think invisibility is disadvantage. And I will take a look at that rule later and make sure I correct it if I got it wrong.
6 plus 6, so 12?
12 to hit.
Yeah.
Is a miss.
Okay. So it's... Oh. He's on the edge of the vision, just in dim light. It's just like grazes past its feet, and its little trail of ice left behind.
You see like some ice or frost forming on the wall behind him.
What did you cast?
He cast freeze ray.
Oh.
Yep. So H842.
Okay, prepare to hold my hand. How far can I actually travel? That's what
On your sheet, it says speed.
Okay, so it's 30 feet. Speed is feet, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So each square is 5 foot.
feet. Yeah. My bad.
So that'd be 5.
So if I
10.
I gotta
15.
remember buttons here. How do I point? Like
With
do
your
that arrow thing. The arrow thing.
Oh, you hold tab and click
Hold tab and click.
like that.
So if I wanted to go after that guy, because I have melee,
Oh,
Yes, you can reach him.
and just destroy him.
that's handy.
You can reach him.
Okay, so
Are you seeing why I like this now?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
now I'm doing that. Okay, hold on, I gotta switch.
I'm gonna have to look into it more on downtime.
Okay, so I can move him there.
Yep.
It's all good.
Hold on.
Step on him. Just jump on it.
It's the Mario approach.
Jump attack.
called a ground pound. All right. Okay, so I have fighting style well armed, so I can engage in 2-weapon fighting with melee weapons, and add ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Yes, that's a very good thing.
Okay, so I want to use both my armored fists, which are 1d4, against this guy.
Okay.
Okay, so you're still gonna tell me what I gotta roll because I'm
D20.
not sure. What?
D20.
D20.
You're doing your attack, and you add your strength, and your proficiency bonus.
I got 14.
Okay.
Plus
Total?
5.
Plus,
Okay, where's the 5?
So your strength score is 17, right?
Right. Oh,
That's
okay.
plus
Okay,
3.
gotcha.
Your proficiency bonus is plus 2. So 3 and 2 makes 5, so you add 5 to your d20 roll.
Okay, so I got a 19.
And 19 hits. And so now you'd roll the d4 and add your strength modifier, which, as we just said, was 3.
I see. So okay. Sorry, I'm taking away from this right now.
No,
But
you're not.
In
It's fine.
my thing, should I put the bonus as those amounts so that I can easily know them?
Yeah.
Mhm.
In the lower
Okay,
right-hand
okay.
side of
Thank
your
you, thank
sheet, you have the attacks and tricks section.
And tricks.
You
Right.
would put your punch, and you would say plus 5 to hit, d4
I
plus
see.
3,
Okay.
damage type is bludgeon.
Okay. I got that now.
Mhm.
I mean, I got it, kind of. Okay, so I did 19. I need the 4s.
Little,
Or a 4 that I can do twice.
yeah, that's little section right next
Oh,
to
that's
you.
right. I
That's it.
forgot that you. Yeah. I forgot it doesn't work unless you go on the bottom. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
not my. Yep. There we go. Alright, so 2.
Plus,
Was it
3.
1d.
your strength.
Yeah. Oh, strength 3. Yeah. So that's a
Strength mod is 3
No.
because you have a 17
5.
total strength.
So
And
5.
yes. That kills him.
Oh, okay. I don't even have to punch a second time.
However, you still have 5 feet of movement, so you could shift 1 space to the side and punch
Ooh.
that guy.
I will definitely do that. Oh, thank you.
And
So I get a second attack, and I could just
this is
attack
your-
with that then.
just to be clear, that was your attack action. So now you can use
Okay.
your
Oh.
bonus action to do an offhand attack.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I should, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a little, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a 4. Plus 3, so it's a 7.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. I thought it was 3.
Plus 3 plus 2. It's a total of 5. So you roll your d20 and add 5. Did you roll a d20 or did you roll damage?
Oh, I rolled damage. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. I'm
So
sorry.
no,
okay,
save that.
I gotta
Save
roll
that
a
for
20
damage.
for every. I'll re-roll. No,
No,
it's
you-
fine.
You rolled it. It's
No,
fine.
I'm guessing.
There you go.
All right, 15.
With your plus 5, that hits.
Okay, that hits. Let me roll again with this because it's fair. 3.
That kills him.
Okay, cool.
Is it 3 total or 3 on the dice, by the way?
Oh, 3 on the dice and then 6 total, right?
Bingo. Yep.
Okay.
I knew
Okay,
the
I'm
answer.
getting it.
I asked to help you learn, just to be
Yep.
clear. All right.
I'm sorry for everyone else, but can
No.
I get my bonuses right now so that I can know what my
Yeah.
bonuses are, so I don't have to. All right, so strength is 17. Bonus would be 3, right?
Right. So basically,
Alright.
think of it, subtract 10, divide by 2.
I can go over your whole sheet afterwards too.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, this would help. Okay, yeah. I'll do it later. It's fine.
It's pretty easy to, drop the tens place, divide by 2.
Yeah, you said subtract 10, divide by 2. Oh, so anything under 10 is going to be 0.
Negative,
correct?
actually.
Oh.
If you have 8, it's -1.
Yep.
So 10 would literally be 0?
Yep.
10 and 11 are 0. The 12 is a 1. 14 is a 2, and the 17 is a 3.
Thank you. Okay.
Cool. It is their turn. So, as you're the target who moved up, this one's going to come and nip at you. This one's going to nip at you. And this one's going to... Someone roll a d4.
Nipping at my butt.
Or someone roll a dice. It doesn't matter which one. Just say even or odd. Just roll and let me know what you get.
Even.
Okay.
Yep.
So I need
I got even as well.
2 armor saves from each 8, and an armor save from Beak. So I need 2 d20s from you, each 8.
Oh.
ISO. And then from Cindian, I need a d20 roll for the armor save.
Okay.
And it just speeds up combat is why we do it.
My first H8 is 18.
Okay?
Second is 12.
Okay. So you take 1 hit. I need you to roll a d6.
Okay. I think I know what that is for. Five.
Okay. And then roll a con save. Which, no, never mind. Don't.
Robot.
I mean, I do it.
Note you're a robot.
Oh. Oh,
So
yeah, yeah,
you take...
yeah.
Said you rolled a 5, so you take 5 damage.
Oh, ouch. Jeez.
As these things have claws that scrape stone, and they just mashed you.
They got
what
the
was
little
your save?
bits between my armor.
Precisely.
14.
14?
Mhm.
Okay, I need you to roll a d6 as well.
I can't adjust my my
2.
health. Okay, there we go.
2? Okay, you
2.
take 4 damage, and I need you to roll a con save against poison.
My con save is +6. Okay. $16.
Okay. You shrug off the poison that it pierces into you.
How much
Seems to
damage
have
was it
some
again?
psychoactive effect. It was 4 damage, and I did it. I updated your model for you.
Oh,
I'm gonna help out where I can.
H8 notices this and laughs a bit.
As you got punctured as well. Cass?
Yeah, but I'm not poisoned.
He's not poisoned either. He shrugged it
Yeah,
off
right.
like it was nothing.
Oh, he did shrug it off. That's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
Because
He
my
saved.
con is massive.
He liked the fact that he saw an organic get hurt, basically.
I stare blankly at the robot.
Alright, Cass, what do you want to do?
I will put resistance. Let me see, is a resistance a? Oh, it takes concentration. Oh yeah, I'll give resistance to Deke. Or
Okay.
to against Constitution. Just give him a D4 extra, so
Okay.
that he can help him resist poison.
I would give it to Killian instead, to be honest.
Okay, I'll give it to Killian then.
Deacon is a beast.
He is.
Yeah, my con save is a +6, so
Okay, Killian, yours is not that good.
Mm-mm. Killian is high
My
dex.
constitution. Yeah. My con is not great.
Yeah, I'll give it to you then to help you get a D4 as long as I concentrate. Can you spawn a D4? We gotta go get one or what?
He'll do it when he rolls.
Okay.
Is that all for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means Kai is up.
Okay. that lovely little creature in front of Deacon there. I'm going to attack its in save.
Okay. As
So I
you know,
guess I'm rolling.
Yeah, we switch things up. You roll. If you hit it.
Yes, I've already calculated that. I only have a +4 because I start off with an 8. I think so, the way it works. Let's see.
Well, it's a standard attack modifier.
Oh, it'd be the standard attack because I thought the way because it's an in save.
Yeah, their save.
My
your standard attack modifier against their int defense essentially is what it is.
Yeah, because I think because the way I'm because it starts off with it's an 8 plus proficiency plus stat.
Mm-hmm.
So I only have a +4 to hit, so 23.
Right. So you're basically dropping the 8 off it in rolling.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, no. I'm dropping. Yeah, I'm subtracting 10, so it was 14 minus 10.
We'll talk about it after, but yeah.
Okay. Well, still a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that hits.
4. Wow. Okay. Good thing I added a +2 damage, so 4 damage to that one.
Okay.
And so basically, all of a sudden I'm guessing it starts screeching in pain. It was psychic damage.
Yeah, it just like screeches and falls over and like twitching.
And Kai wasn't really doing anything, so he goes 5, 10, 15. Let's see, hold on, let me just check. That's 20. Okay, and he's 15 feet away from the other one, so they're all nice and lit up right now.
Okay.
He's pointing the flashlight at them.
Sounds good.
And that is his action. Actually, that's 20, 25, 30, 15, 20. Okay, he can move 35 and he's still 5, 10, 15, 20. He's still 25 feet away from them, which is less than 30. So they're still lit up and he's...
Yep.
Yeah.
Deke, you are up.
All right. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move right here. And rotate myself.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop. Oops, too much. And I'm going to use a greatsword on the one on the left there.
Okay. Well, your attack.
You got a great sword?
I do. Greatsword and shotgun.
That's awesome. RoboCop didn't even have one of those.
That's a hit.
Great
You
sword
went
and
the way of the
shotgun.
Doom
This is
Slayer.
like Army of the Dead.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, there you go.
2d6.
Cobb had a spike in his glove, his gauntlet. So, got a great sword.
So that's 5, and what do I add to this? I'm proficient in it, so... do I add strength and proficiency bonus, or just proficiency bonus?
You add just strength to the damage. You add strength and proficiency to the to hit.
Oh, okay. So then it would be, what did I get? 5, some 9.
Yeah, this thing you split it in two and its parts just
Yep.
fly off and hit the wall.
Annihilated.
H8 just thumbs up.
I have a helmet on, so you can't see me smile, but I did.
Yeah, like you see this half robot, half man pull out this huge sword and just whoosh, like expertly bisect this little spider critter.
Basically, what I picture happening is I pulled it out, and instead of going downward swing, I did like a golf swing almost.
Yeah.
So it. So I just
Yeah, you
threw
did
it
a golf
against the
swing,
wall.
just went whink. And these are like these are kind of like the head crabs size from like Half-Life.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm back here like, try to preserve at least one.
Well, one just rolled over screaming. Killian, you're up.
True. All right.
What?
The
I
guy
don't
with
see.
psychic damage.
I don't
Yeah,
see
I
that.
destroyed its brain, so it doesn't have a brain left, but the body's
That's
intact.
fine. Perfect.
What are you saying,
I like
Killian?
your character even more.
Oh, it's me.
Mhm.
All right. I can move
Nifty little initiative tracker. It's
5,
awesome.
10, 15, 20. Yeah.
It is awesome, by the way.
You can move diagonals, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
with this 5 feet.
You can.
Okay.
Diagonals is 10
and
instead of 5.
I
I will
just say diagonals 5. It makes it so you
shoot
can
that
kind
thing.
of technically go
Oh,
a little further,
okay.
but it
Interesting.
simplifies it for people, and I'm okay making things simple for people. And otherwise,
This is
it's
not the
technically
one we wanted to
every
preserve,
other
right?
diagonal is an additional 5 foot. But it's confusing. Would you say, Killian?
7.
This is not the one we wanted to preserve, right?
No, the one that's you want to preserve is already dead.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna shoot this one then.
Yep.
All right. That's a d20 to hit.
Yep.
That is an 11 plus my dex, which is 3 plus my proficiency, which is 2, and then since I have expertise with pistols, that makes my proficiency 4.
Mhm.
So that would be 18.
That hits. Very nice.
And then damage is 1d6.
Mhm. Yes.
Nice. It's very
Another
dead.
one dead.
Quick question. I'm sorry. You guys, when you roll, it comes up in the text. How do you do that?
All we do is click the dice button.
When you click the dice right out of the tray thing, it appears.
It rolls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you
We
click
can
it. Now,
Hovers
keep in
for
mind,
like a second.
it
and then rolls.
should show up better next time because it was loaded in this time after we were already in, and so it may show up better next time for everyone.
It
So.
may. On my screen, it also shows that like red dot. You can't do this, but it still lets me do it. So
Interesting. I don't know what command is saying that you can't do it.
Yeah, we can mess with it and figure it out if you want.
Yeah, we'll have to do that
I
later.
mean, it's working for now.
But-
So
Exactly. And so, yeah, we will work on figuring it out. We're going to pause here for now.
I'm just curious because, like, I literally, anytime I take anything, it doesn't show up like you guys
Yeah.
do. What am I doing wrong?
It's not you. Not
I
you.
like throwing the dice. That's my problem.
Okay, well, wait. You're
Yeah.
throwing the dice. What is the other way to do it? That's the thing.
Hitting
Click the
R.
button.
Click it, yeah. So,
Or hit R, yeah.
just a quick thing. Some of you had money left. Do you want to run down the list and let me know what you had so we can keep it in your bank account?
I have 10 because I sold the handgun for half, so I'm at 10 credits. now.
Okay, so you have 10.
Yeah, it says 15.
15
15
just a
credits here.
second. 10.
Oh, what is that? noise?
15.
Yeah, what was that? That was weird.
I don't know.
Sorry, Kai was talking.
Ah. Okay.
Did you get mine? 15.
Who said that just now? Still trying to get it.
Indian.
It's Indian, okay. Not yet. I'll put that in. 15 for you.
Mine hasn't changed.
DEAK.
Alright, so there's Deke. There's H8. Did you have any funds left over?
I had 5 from the beginning.
Okay.
And he has a bunch of stuff he can sell.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of stuff I
He
can
doesn't
sell.
need
yeah.
clothes.
Yeah, we'll deal
How
with
does
that
a
later.
labor robot
Yeah,
have
that's
money?
fine.
I only have 10, but now it's
Technically,
like
I have
negative
an
100.
honourary PhD from the academy. All right.
I thought they found you in a storage closet.
Alright, I think that's
did.
everyone. So we don't have anyone as yellow. Purple. We do have someone as blue. I missed blue. And blue is Killian.
I mean, I would love to be purple if we can change my color later, but
I'll see if I can move it around. But Killian,
I'm also
what
not
did you have?
really worried about it.
I had the same amount of money I had at the start.
15, 10?
15.
Okay. Alright. I just figured we'd get it on there so we had it set.
Are we calling this right now?
Yes. Because I don't want to keep everyone up too late.
What about the, are you gonna leave the concentration on Killian for the resistance?
Yep.
Are we gonna make a note of that somehow?
Sure. Watch this. Ready? Where Killian is right there.
I'm watching.
Waiting.
Put your mouse over Killian and leave it there for a second.
Oh, okay.
Alright, cool.
That's nice. Good.
See? There's a lot of people talk about, Roll20 and stuff, and I'm not faulting them. They're not bad. It's just this one is my preference because of some things you've seen.
And if you mouse over Kai, you'll see he has psychic focus there.
Yeah, and I need to put concentration on my guy. How do I do that?
You
so click on
right-click
your
on
character.
him. Right-click on him, and you can put in description.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
And that's it. You just type it in there. And then when you mouse over, it has concentration on resistance, which for some reason it says con. Apparently you started typing.
That's it. I mean, like, I just wanted to make sure that I knew I was concentrating in case I took a hit.
Okay. That's fine.
I am the overlord now.
Alright. Thank you,
How do I
gents.
make my guy bigger?
Give me just a second, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Everyone who's viewing online, be sure to tune in next week where we continue this lovely adventure and see what kind of craziness these guys find in this ruin. These beasties that want to feast upon them. Blah. Thanks again. We'll see y'all next time. Enjoy the story.
Good job. Well played, GG.
And that's